Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly, and I want to start off by reading you a short excerpt from a statement from a meeting that took place yesterday in Gaza. The statement goes, "We agreed to continue these meetings in a way that contributes to strengthening bilateral relations between the members and leaders of the two movements." Now the statement carries on, but I wanted to end there. Now when you listen to this statement about working bilaterally with two groups, you're probably thinking it was in Gaza, two groups who have similar extremist ideologies are Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad. So while they've been rivals, it would make sense that they're working together. Now why this is significant? Because even now, the Palestinian Authority of Mahmoud Abbas is seen as a legitimate leader of the Palestinian people. Yes, it's been decades since they had an election, but this is who Israel is constantly told to negotiate with. This is who Israel is constantly told, this is your partner for peace. Why are you not making concessions? Why are you not trying to make peace with the Palestinian Authority? Now my question is, if this is who Israel is being asked to make, not even asked, being told to make peace with, if this is who Israel is being told to negotiate with, what does this say about the Palestinian Authority? We know that they've had reconciliation talks with Hamas time and time again, and remember that Hamas has never renounced violence. Hamas doesn't even recognize Israel. Hamas calls for the destruction of Israel and it to be replaced by an Islamic state and the murder of Jews worldwide. Don't believe me, it's in the Hamas charter. Now Palestinian Islamic Jihad, funded by Iran, in the last year have launched some deadly attacks on Israeli civilians, have been launching rockets at Israel. They launched hundreds a few months ago. Here is a group which many think is even more radical than Hamas. Palestinian Islamic Jihad don't even take part in the Palestinian political process, and they have absolutely no desire to speak to Israel or see Israel exist in any shape or form, and they've made that very clear through their actions this year. Yet here we have the Palestinian Authority meeting with them to hold reconciliation talks, that the Palestinian Authority meets with them and is talking about strengthening bilateral relations with them. What does this say about the Palestinian leadership? Genuinely. So many times we hear in Congress or through activists or all over the media in the United States talking about different Israeli leaders, different Israeli prime ministers, evaluating their strengths, weaknesses, whatever it may be. But why are we not having conversations about the Palestinian leadership? Why are we not talking about a leadership which encourages and supports terrorism? A leadership which is deemed by the Western powers, the global powers, to be a legitimate representative of the Palestinian people that is looking to have reconciliation with extremist terrorist groups. Look, I don't care what the Palestinian Authority say. I don't care what they proclaim, that they are a partner for peace, that they are willing to make sacrifices and concessions to peace. Don't tell me, show me. And what they've shown me is that they continue to indoctrinate their children. They continue to incite hatred. They continue to support terrorism, and they continue to sit down and meet with terrorist groups like Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad to form closer ties. Terrorists of the world uniting against the one Jewish state. How many times in history have we seen this evil circling and uniting against the Jewish people? This is why we do not remain silent. This is why we continue to speak the truth. And this is why we continue to shine the light of truth in the darkness of this hatred against Israel and the Jewish people. Make sure you go to our website, CUFI.org, to learn more about Palestinian Islamic Jihad and Hezbollah and all those other factions that Israel is dealing with. Until next week, this is Kasim for the CUFI Weekly. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent.